it was very clear that they're, as far as we win those, their team, they played the early mid game well, and then they just got to a late game point to where nobody had damage. The Jax is too far behind. The Trundle went full tank, and they really didn't have a chance. Dial up Welling. I hate this. I hate this place, dude. Why? This is awful. Lily, it looks fine on my end. Oh, dude, I hate this place.
That's even a reference that some people might like dial up. I don't get it. Like
Yeah, a lot of people are like, what's dial up?
I don't understand what that means. But
Oh my god, dude. I think they're so funny back there in their little quarantine command center. All safe and
man.
protected.
In case you couldn't tell, Troy on his dial-up internet. We are at home, remote broadcasting. We are in our individual streaming setups, as well as, like you said, the quarantine command center in control of this entire broadcast, putting on these online tournaments. That's incredible right there. We are spectating another game that's currently going on right now. This is the Swiss.
Let me tell you, this game is a mess, by the way.
This game is a mess.
Just all over this game.
Immediately look at the scoreboard, and we'll just find out immediately what's happening here. There's a Vayne top lane that's 6-2, going to get a solo kill onto this Katarina immediately, starting to go into this one. And this is just, yeah, go ahead and break us down as to where we're at right now, Troy. Tell us what's going on.
There's a 1-6 Katarina top lane, a 7-2 Vayne on the other side of that. There's a 1-6 Caitlyn in the bot lane with an 11 kill Lucian down there who's getting more kills as he tends to get another double kill. We see a flash in from Blitzcrank, who didn't ult anything. And yeah, this game is a mess. There's an 0-8 Thresh. We're 17 minutes in and there's 34 kills. Rengar just killed himself. And Blitzcrank's getting a pull here. Okay. And then Caitlyn's now going to be 1-7.
Azir's there. There's 4 bottom. There's the soldiers coming in. That's a bird. He's on a killing spree. You're not wrong. That is a bird.
Okay, and the Shyvana jungle also has Devour instead of AP Shyvana, which is the main build you're supposed to be going right now. This is a mess. What are we watching? I'm happy we tuned into this one, to be honest. This was
Katarina ult coming out, but it doesn't matter. Even with the Zillion ult, Vayne's not going to die. They're just going to take this tower top. At that point, I think Vayne should have taken another tower or another tower shot just to reset the health. Now we are getting the 3rd dragon spawn.
Dude, this looks like solo queue. Like if I'm like the jungler right now, 4, 5, and 3, I'm like, hey, I'm doing okay. And then I look bot lane at 1-15. I'm a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. The enemy Blitzcrank has 7 kills. He's 7-2 and 13, and he's just everybody's a problem. But that being said, on the other side, you can tell it's solo queue because there's a 1-7 Katarina top. So it's really just this game is so exciting.
This is gonna shape up to be a good one, I think. I mean, 37 kills in 18 minutes. Rift Herald getting picked up. The 3rd dragon now spawning. I think it's gonna get interesting here. This is I do like the way that this is shaping up to be, because I really would love to see where this is gonna go. Are we gonna let the 8-2 Vayne take over, or is it gonna be the 11-1 Lucian? Maybe it's the 7-2 Blitzcrank. I don't know. But we do know Shyvana and Katarina aren't doing anything, and the bot lane on the blue side is not going to do anything yet until they get some items. Caitlyn doesn't have an item. It's 20 minutes into the game. Caitlyn does not have one completed item.
Yeah, I mean, the 1-7 bot lane matchup right here is actually really exciting to watch. Both Caitlyn and Katarina 1-7. Katarina is somehow losing 2 levels up with Ignite.
Yeah, Shyvana's coming in to help this one out a little bit. She's got no mana for the likes of Caitlyn. Is just gonna get auto attack down, the smite as well, get the damage coming through. That's a 1-8 Caitlyn now, and this bot lane just gonna be pushing out here and helping Katarina out a little bit. But this is an interesting game state that we're in.
Yeah, and Ron Paul said and asked us, he wasn't sure if we were being sarcastic. Well, no, I'm genuinely excited to watch this game. Because last game was such a try-hard game. This is solo queue. This is like, there's a mess in every lane. And it's just really fun to watch.
It is entertaining. I mean, just like, Rengar ran it down and just died. And now he just comes back and gets a kill. Vayne comes in to help clean up a little bit. Now Vayne 9-2. Obviously the one in control here. But on the other side,
why are they
one
starting
in
Baron?
control on red is the Lucian that's 11-1. And they're starting Baron at 20 minutes. And there's no one there to answer because 4 people are bot lane. And they're going to be able to get away with this.
There's
no jungler, but they can do it.
As long as Rengar doesn't approach this, they actually did get a
Rengar's doing his
spawn
blue
Baron. Great. Good for okay, Rengar.
I mean, at least he's nice enough to give it over to the Zillion. So you're
They
gonna
just
get
lost their jungler and top laner, and we're like, yeah, Baron call, boys. I guess the 3 that were alive all have shutdowns and are their
Right.
most fed. So
I mean, Azir's gonna auto attack. Lucian's got lifesteal, and he's got
yeah,
damage.
Lucian's almost at 3 items, and Kate
Yeah.
has 1. So
Kate finally finishes her IE.
that should be fair. That Lucian could insta die to a Rengar though later in the game.
Absolutely could, yeah.
It's just a fun of AD carry, genuinely.
2.5 items. Yeah, he could.
Blitzcrank hook, swing and a miss.
Yeah, get the slow on from Zillion. Zillion with teleport as well. The ult is up. That's an absurdly low cooldown on his ult, so not really worried about that. He does have 10 stacks on that one. Another hook coming out, not going to hit, but they do have these Baron-empowered minions that are knocking on the door of Tier 2 mid. Thresh throwing out a hook, not going to hit either. And
Wow, this
Rengar
is riveting.
in the jungle. Bot lane is
Watching
pushing.
hooks miss.
All of these hooks just not hitting. And Rengar in the jungle looking for a flank here. Bot lane's pushing out, looking for that tier 1 tower. Minions naturally going to hit this. Rengar is ulting and making his way in now, and he's going to go straight for the Lucian. Try to get this one. Is going to get knocked down, though. There's a 1-on-5 scenario. A good attempt. He went for the right person. But if there's a couple auto attacks,
1v5.
if there's a couple auto attacks from anyone else on his team, maybe Lucian dies. But
Yeah, maybe.
Rengar's the only one there.
Yeah, yeah, no, that was it. He just went in by himself and
Yeah,
died.
no, that was
there's,
it.
There's not much else to say there. He actually just kind of ran it down, and that's probably one of those plays where he's like, team helping me, where he just pings he's going in once and then ults. And his team was not there to help him. Obviously, Zillion, not much of a carry mid laner. Really hoping that his Caitlyn didn't go 1-8 in this game.
Yeah.
But they do have, so they have a double 80 carry comp. So eventually Kate can get to a spot to where she's actually gonna be useful.
Right. You
Just
let
needs
Kate
a bit of time.
Give her some time to get some gold, some experience. She's only down 35 CS and 11 kills. I mean, you have to make up that 11 kills somewhere, but the CS difference is eventually going to show up.
We are almost at 2 kills a minute in this game, by the way.
This is insane. Dragon going to be started on the red side.
That's
Infernal
3rd Drake for them too.
is the soul. Yeah, this is going to be the 3rd one. So they're going to get one of each. The hook coming through. Thresh taking it after Dragon's down. Ult's going to go down. Katarina going to come in. Another kill picked up for the Lucian. Cat ult and the Threshold, the only one there. Blitzcrank throwing a hook, trying to get someone else just to add a little fuel to the fire. But at this point, that's going to be another kill secured and a Dragon for the red side.
This is fun. I'm having a good time.
This is entertaining to watch, at least. Like, this
It
is
is.
quality entertainment.
And I'm pretty sure, like, both teams are pretty decently ranked. I don't actually know the entire ranks, but this is a fun one. Obviously, Lucian hard carrying. Zillion kills Cat off of bombs of the way.
Onto the Caitlyn. Zillion
Not
ult
the
gonna be
1-8 Kate.
Not the 1-8 Kate. Lucian ult coming out as well. Kate is going to survive because of the Zillion ult. Give it 12 seconds. Zillion ult's going to be back up. Not even worried about it. Kate going to return ults, send it right back.
Man, do you remember when Blitz's hook got changed and how it was like actually the end of the world? When he got more range on his hook?
Yes.
Because I remember, like, everyone, if you've played League for a while, you know how, you kind of, you don't realistically know the exact range, but you know when you'll be safe from a Blitzcrank. And then suddenly, they just changed it immediately, and you have to get used to an entirely new one.
Okay.
Flashes.
There's
Oh,
a
hey.
flash engage right there from the
And he's
Rengar.
gone.
Almost getting that one. There's going to be a Vayne auto-attacking onto the Azir, though. Able to flash away from that one, get out of that tower. Going to get the kill trade back onto the Blitzcrank and the Azir as well. Tower going to go down. That's a triple kill for the Vayne. And this is the answer back that they need. The Lucian's going to run away and survive with just a sliver of health. Rengar, though, with a really good engage right there. Katarina here.
Oh, Cat, don't
and
do it.
Might be a little too far forward. One auto attack. Look for the... Oh, no, don't run it down. Vayne might be... One
Vayne
more
spotting.
tower shot. Might be Vayne spotting, but is going to be able to at least push this Katarina off. And now get another couple auto attacks looking for the last one. There's the Zillion ult. Might as well just let this tower kill you. Get all of that health back now. And push it right back down. Lucian's still alive, though. That was almost a really good engage. Almost a perfect scenario to get the shutdown from Lucian. But a good Azir ult to at least interrupt everything else that was going on.
Yeah, and this is quite a show to watch. We have ABG Arena, K-Town, and Dynasty. So we did watch Dynasty earlier. That was Insane's team.
Yep.
Who had, I mean, they had a really good bot lane in that game too. So I'm not surprised that they're in that same scenario where their bot lane is doing really well and the rest of the team is kind of struggling, because that happened in the same game. I think that was against Local Legends.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
that was the first game. Yeah, that was against Local Legends, and they just kind of got destroyed, to
They
say
had
the
a
least.
Lucian Swain that was doing
They
all
did.
right.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
he's
they
good
were
at Lucian,
pushing out.
clearly.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
comfortable on that champion. Baron coming up in 30 seconds, though, as I look for a second one already. Dragon Soul up in 2 minutes for Dynasty. And with how this game is going, this Vayne could randomly 1v5.
Yep.
But we'll have to see how the engage goes. Because the 8-kill Blitzcrank is far more ahead than he should be with 8 kills.
Yeah.
Or because he got 8 kills. Vayne did rush a GA third item, which is also... It's kind of like, you don't need to do that.
Uh-oh.
Okay, maybe you do, actually.
There, though. She might be dead. Is going to have the GA pop. There's Zilean in the fray looking for the ult. Is going to get the ult off on the Vayne. So Vayne refusing to die on this one. 2 revives here in this team fight now. Looking for some sort of lockdown onto this. Thresh is going to get dropped now. Rengar coming into the backline is going to finally get the shutdown onto the Lucian. That's exactly what Rengar ever needed to do. And Vayne still alive after 2 revives is going to get the kill onto the Shyvana. And just trying to run this one down on the autos from the Cat Arena. Trying to go down. That's the Caitlyn ult to help it out. Cat ult coming out as well. Triple kill to the Vayne. Flex that mastery. A well-earned. But Rengar, the solo reason that they got the victory in that team fight, going straight out for the Lucian, which is exactly the target he needed to hit.
I don't really... I was sitting there and I'm like, yeah, GA third item on Vayne is like... interesting. And then he runs down mid and gets blitz hooked and suddenly makes it a really good bait. And I'm like, I don't know if he meant to do that. I don't even think he had vision. He just ended up getting hooked. And he made me look stupid because he basically inted to make his GA worth it and then get revived again from the Zilean. So they're playing to their comp though. They have a really fed Vayne.
Yep.
And they have a Zilean that can just res him with 25 Magi stacks, by the way. So Zillion's actually going to start doing a lot of damage too.
Yep.
And then obviously that Rengar potentially can insta-kill Lucian going into this game. He still has yet to get a stopwatch or a GA or anything. So Lucian's still not greedy, but not afraid.
The ignite from the Thresh onto the Lucian was certainly helping out because that, you know, kind of reduces the healing from his Blade of the Ruined King.
This is Soul.
Zilean coming in, looking to get the Soul. Blue team's going to steal it. Caitlyn's Q coming over the wall to steal the dragon, prevent the Soul.
That's rough.
The 1-8 Caitlyn with
I
2
love this
items,
game.
30 minutes into the game, is going to steal the dragon. And what a game this is.
this is a tale of old time. I love this. The fact that the 1-8 Kate comes to be a hero.
With a Q that does what, 150 damage, maybe?
Yeah, right. And now they're just doing Baron. They're like, they have so much momentum randomly from Caitlyn stealing that I don't know what red team's doing. They're just completely, they're so far ahead, I feel like, and they're just giving up all the pressure onto Baron.
Red team steals it with the
Oh my
Blitzcrank.
god, Blitz hook!
Blitzcrank hook steals the Baron. So answer it right back. Vayne now going to be auto-attacking, trying to get this one. There's going to be the Lucian ult as well, trying to steal that one, but Zilean going to be keeping the Vayne alive. In the middle of the fight, Katarina is in the pit. The Azir ult going to push everyone back into it. Everyone's dead except for Zilean. Blitzcrank coming through with his Q to answer the Caitlyn Q that steals Dragon. Blitz steals Baron. And this game doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah, this is mad confusing. We just saw Baron go down to a Blitz hook. We saw Dragon Soul go down to a Kate, and Blitz is trying to 1v1 a Zilean. Dude, I'm just lost. I really like going from such a high skilled, really close game to this wonderful masterpiece. It's just such a change of pace. And I mean, what else can you say? A 4K gold lead of supports, by the way. Blitzcrank at 11,000 gold. Thresh at 6,000. Oh man.
Going
I
into
love
that
this game.
Baron, it was deadlocked. They were at like 51.5 thousand gold each.
Yeah, each.
Dead tied. And then everyone's standing on the back wall of Baron. No one's there to block anything. They just let the entire red side just free fire onto Baron. And somehow a Blitzcrank Q is the one that steals it.
Does this go to the smite ability of both junglers? Neither one of them could secure a smite. as we go into the 31st minute here. We actually are over 2 kills a minute now. And just barely. Rengar's going to go old bot lane, though. He's going to find a Blitzcrank who has 8 kills, which is just as good.
He's going to find that. That's going to be a kill secured, though. Onto that one. Blitzcrank Q at max rank, plus 100% AP scaling, does 270 damage. So, somehow,
with 200 damage.
Out of all of that, that's what's going to be the one that secures it.
Incredible.
Calculated. There's the flash hook coming in from the Thresh. He's going to be able to at least get the Flay down and enough auto attack. One more auto attack from the Vayne is going to get another shutdown from the Lucian. This Vayne is huge, and the only reason right now that they are holding on in this game. There's the Azir ult coming out. All the soldiers doing all this damage to the Vayne, though. She's standing in the middle of 3, and all of a sudden, Zilean now ulting himself. This Katarina is hourglass.
Let's go, Vayne.
That's a good trap there from the Caitlyn.
I forgot who was who.
Oh,
that's rough.
Turret's still going to go down. Unfortunate, though. That's going to be the survival for the Katarina. The turret out is going to go down. Blitzcrank going to hit the Q onto the minion. The ult from Shyvana coming in. Hook coming out from the Flay. Not going to be connecting. There's the Ignite going down onto Thresh as well. The traps coming in onto Caitlyn. She's going to get hooked right back into this. Azir's going to get that shut down. Somehow, Caitlyn picks up a bounty in all of this. I don't know where that comes from. She had 150 gold shutdown, and that's going to get picked up by the Azir. And all of a sudden, this game flipped right back around now with 1 min inhib down and an exposed inhib bot lane. And red team is now in damage control even after picking up Baron.
What a game. I'm so... This is just such a good one to watch going forward into the rest of tonight's events. As I'm sure both of these teams are probably somewhere middle of the pack, I would assume.
I would love to see the gold chart from this, just to see where it's
all gone, at the end of the game.
This has been insane fluctuation up and down on both sides.
Yeah, because we tuned in when randomly there was 11-1 Lucian, and then there was like a 9-2 Vayne. Like, it was just random. We do see them getting Baron vision, though, even though Baron's not up for another 2 minutes. They should be getting bot side vision, because their soul is up in 30 seconds.
Yeah, they cannot...
So that's the next move.
They cannot bank on another Caitlyn Q Dragon Steel.
No, they can't. They really can't hard focus on the Caitlyn being the hero twice, but could see it happen.
Top.
Yeah, and Caitlyn's backing with
Zilean's teleporting. Zilean's teleporting to a good place here.
Okay.
Shyvana is about a quarter health, doesn't have any regen to be able to get that one back just yet. But
and red team is nowhere near situated for doing
they're not ready for this. I mean, they were in good position about 10-15 seconds ago, and then they all just walked away. They just backed away. And giving blue full control over this one. Rengar's going in. That's a good stun. Probably saving Rengar's life right there. There's the Thresh Lantern coming in to save him. That's going to be the kill secured onto the Dragon from Vayne. The hook's not going to be traded because Blitzcrank's going to get that one. Vayne is going to be resurrecting. A good stun there from the Zilean bombs coming out. That's going to be the Azir ult to get the shutdown onto Zilean here.
Lucian.
And now there's going to be Lucian coming out. Lucian's down. Triple kill for the Caitlyn.
Caitlyn!
Quadra kill? A quadra kill for the Caitlyn. 3 and 10. It doesn't matter. Caitlyn coming through with the ace. Picks up a double buff. Has a Runance. Is now 7 and 10 with a 400 gold bounty. And Rengar, the one that started that entire sequence, is the one alive. Pushing it down to get this inhib. They have 2 exposed inhibitors that they can take down and then are going to look for a reset here. They are able to prevent another dragon, not let the soul come through. And this Caitlyn is now something that's a problem.
I feel like I'm watching like the end of an anime season, like the final fight.
This is the redemption arc.
It is. It really is the redemption arc. And Kate going from 1 and 9 is now at 7 and 10 with a huge fight.
That Nexus Tower is 1 hit, too. I mean, it would have taken 1 more caster minion to be able to take that Nexus Tower down. So
yeah,
they have to be on defense because they cannot give up 1 tower and just leave this one open because that Vayne could absolutely just run this one down. I mean, you said Vayne could randomly 1v9, and that's exactly what Vayne's doing.
Yeah, 17 and 5 on the Vayne, 0 and 13 Thresh, trying to just int for his team basically. Baron is up though, so they're gonna try and get vision on that. Sight is going to be found on them, though, as they start to approach. They have a really fed Azir, too, though. So Dasaberg can do a lot of damage.
It's problematic. And it's good that he got that Rylai's because of the slow it's going to have onto the Vayne. To kind of, keep her in the back. But it's something that they now have to deal with. But realizing that supers are pushing in. They're not going to want to give anything up. They're going to clear out that wave. Baron is going to get started from the blue side. Now there is vision in the back of the pit. They do not see that ward. They do not know that the red side has full sight of what's going on here. Hook is going to come through on to the Azir, but no damage coming through. That's going to be coming through once again.
My
No
God.
one standing in the back of the pit. It's going to be stolen again from Lucian's Culling. Hook is going to hit onto the Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank going to be able to hook Caitlyn into this fight. Lucian going to be going down in the backline. Cat ult finally coming through, but not able to get that shutdown onto Azir coming out. Caitlyn Trap still doing damage. She's still here auto-attacking. A couple more. Vayne's still alive on the other side of the pit, cleaning everything else up while everyone focuses on the front of the pit. They steal the Baron. It doesn't matter. They get aced. A 4-for-1, a 5-for-1 trade, and that's going to be the end of the game.
I'm like speechless. I don't.
Just doing it at the back of the pit, defending it, and they just give it up.
Dude,
but then they win. It doesn't
they
matter.
Dragon Baron had 80 health, and just one part of Lucian's Culling hit it and stole it, and they just lose because of that. I mean, this game was probably the best game of League of Legends I've seen since watching like Xpeke Backdoor in like season 2. What a fantastic game that was. Shoutouts to both teams for making
That's
that
insane. That's
an insane fight.
that is quality content, like a premier A1. Like you won't see any LCS, LCK, LPL, anything as exciting as that game. That was just the pinnacle of pure entertainment.
They keep changing my name, dude.
What is
Now
it
I'm 8-bit. I'm not happy. I wish
Oh,
it was
man.
better. My head hurts. I felt that one. I mean, that
I
game
feel
was
that.
so exciting though to watch. I mean, that
Oh
was
my god.
that
I'm
was a
so
good
happy I
time.
got to finish casting. Like that's the
Yeah,
type
right?
of team fighting I want to cast. Like that's awesome. I love that. I'm
Yeah.
so happy for that.
that was a phenomenal game played from Dynasty
Oh,
and ABG Arena. K-Town versus Dynasty. I mean,
What
that
can you
was
say?
a good one. And they finished with 69,000 gold on the
Nice.
dot. Nice.
Nice. It's an
ABG
80,
Arena
80
was
kill
ready, dude.
game. 80 kill game in 36 minutes too. So
Yeah.
That's an insane performance from
incredible.
both sides. That was, thank God we got to spectate the rest of that matchup. That was the best game we've seen so far out of any League of
Absolutely.
Legends that we cast together. But the action is not over. We do have one more game coming up after this one. Stick around. Fingers crossed it's something to show and match what we just saw right there.
I
We'll be
hope
right
so.
back.